The Great Divorce, a video sketch by Robert Davidson. After walking for hours in a town where he thought there was no one, he came upon a bus stop, and something caught his eye.
You know what? I'm done. I'm leaving.
Well, that's all good because I didn't want to go in the first place. I was only here because you wanted to be here.
After a fight to get on the bus, he realized that there were very few people on the bus. And then someone sat down next to him. Were there ever any people there?
No, there were never many people there. They just quarrel so much. Someone would arrive and sit down on our street, and within a day they'd be quarreling with their neighbor, and within a week they'd quarrel so much that they'd go to the next street. But there would always be empty because the person who lived there had already left.
Why are they arguing so much?
Well, they argue because that's human nature. They want something real. They want a real home, real houses, real food. That's why I'm going. I want to get something real and bring it back. When the bus arrived, he got out and began to look around and realized how real things were. The grass was so hard that it began to prick his feet. And when he bent over and tried to pick up a leaf, he found that it had so much substance that he could not even pick it up. Things seemed amiss. And then he saw something coming.
He saw the spirits coming. They appeared to be ageless. Some were clothed in robes. Some were naked, yellow, and faceless, and shook the ground as they came.
He left and walked away because he didn't want to see the crazy, naked, yellow ghost. But as he walked, he realized something was following him. He turned around to see two ghosts having a conversation. Hey, do you remember me?
Yeah, you killed Jack.
Well, I killed him, but he's here.
But that's not fair that you're here, and I've been stuck in that gray town for like years. Okay, I was always a good person. Always did right by everybody, paid people back, never took something that wasn't my right. It's just not fair. You don't deserve to be here.
He watched as most of the other ghosts returned to the bus. But he decided to stay and look around a while.
Hey, you heading somewhere?
Nowhere in particular.
Would you like to stay a while and chat?
I don't see why not.
The name is McDonald. George McDonald.
I read some of your books when I was on Earth. I feel like I can trust you to answer me without lying. Do any of these ghosts actually stay?
Well, the damned are allowed holidays from time to time, and most go back, but there's always a few.
So you're telling me that judgment in heaven and hell isn't final?
From your current state, you can't quite understand what eternity is.
He and George walked many miles, observing ghosts in arguments and conversations, all of whom were leaving to go back to the bus. All except one. It was a ghost with a lizard on his shoulder.
Excuse me, can you make my lizard be quiet? I told him he could come if he would be quiet, but he just keeps on talking.
Okay.
Dude, oh, that hurts. Stop. Can you make him be quiet without hurting me?
I've got to take him and kill him. That's the only way to make him be quiet.
Is there another way, please?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, just get it over with then.
After the killing of the lizard, it was miraculously resurrected as a gorgeous, powerful stallion, which bore the men to the mountains.
Well, I've just been wondering this as we've been walking along observing these ghosts. Why don't you people in heaven go down there and save them from hell and purgatory and bring them here?
Oh, well, because we're simply too large.
Well, What do you mean? I just came from there.
Yes, well, people like you may be able to fit, but us in heaven, we're different. We're much bigger. You see, purgatory and hell are only about the size of a pebble. Only the greatest among us can be so small as to travel to them. Only the greatest among us can be so small as to travel to them. So small as to only travel. The greatest among us can be so small as to travel to them.
After George told him that purgatory was smaller than a pebble, the sun rose in heaven, and the man woke up.
It was all a dream?